Hello, this is Ronette with Freedom and Passive Income, and today we're going to talk about living within your means. And typically, I know when I think about living within my means, I think about living within a certain limited income or within a certain amount of limited resources. But I've learned something new that has made me feel a lot more empowered and even excited about this, and so I want to share it with you today. So we'll go ahead and get started. So if you're new to the channel, I would love for you to subscribe and hit the notification bell, and that way you will get the latest tips, strategies, and information so that you can become financially fit, and it will also support your desire to dream, believe, and achieve freedom and passive income. And in addition to that, I've also created a free ebook and free video training so that you can jumpstart your journey to creating a passive income online. So you definitely want to check those out in the description below. So anyway, I'm really excited about this because I'm a budgeter, I'm a planner, and I like things to be be in order and be within a certain way. And so whenever I have a goal, I'm normally pretty good about setting a budget and creating limitations and parameters about my spending so that I can reach my goals. And so I'm not saying that you should still do that to a certain level, but I think we can expand our mindset about this and take it to the next level. So anyway, we're going to talk about 3 different ways that you can live within your means, but the third one is the one I want you to wait. If you wait until the end of the video, I'm going to give you the third one, which I think is going to be a little bit enlightening for you, and hopefully it'll make you just as excited as it's made me. So anyway, of course, the obvious first way to live within your means is to cut back, and so that's to cut back on subscriptions, clothing, just the things that you're spending your money on, just to not buy and purchase as many of those things. The second way, and I've got some notes here so you may see me look off to the side, and because I don't want to miss anything. So the other way that you can live within your means is to become more efficient with what you already have. So basically what you look at is, if you have, let's say, with insurance, maybe you can save, on insurance. Maybe you can get the exact same product that you've had in the past, but you can get it at a better deal. So that pretty much goes with anything. So you're not cutting back on the amount of coverage that you have. You're just getting a better deal for what you're already purchasing. And so those are the first 2 ways, is to cut back on your spending, which means, cut back on your consumption, cut back on the things that you buy so that, you're consuming less. Or the other way, the second way, is to become more efficient with your spending, which means maintaining the things that you're purchasing or that you subscribe to, or just the things that you spend money on, but you're getting it you're getting the same item or the same service at a cheaper price. So those are the first 2 obvious ways that most people think about, and I know I thought about mostly when I thought about living within my means. But there's a third way, and I really had to do a little bit of soul searching on this one, and this is something that I got from a financial expert. I don't know if you would call him a financial planner, but his name is Garrett Gunderson, and he's an associate. I think they're associated in some type of way with Robert Kiyosaki. But this is something that I got from Garrett Gunderson, and I'll try to remember to leave a link below to his website. I don't, get an affiliate commission or anything for it, but I think that you should check him out because I have been so enlightened by the information that he's provided. I got his audio book, which is it's called Killing Sacred Cows. And with a person that has a background in finance, the things that he talks about and the way he breaks things down, I've never heard them communicated the way he communicates them. And so it's very, the things that he shares is very enlightening, it's very empowering. And what he has shared, what he says is that the best way to live within your means is to expand your means. And I never thought about it that way. And he said that the way that the first thing, in order to expand your means, the first thing that you have to recognize is that, what is it? I have my notes here. Okay. So money, first you have to have an understanding of what money is really about. Money is really, it's not the paper that we spend every day. Money is really a byproduct, or it's a certificate of the value that we create, of of how we benefit others, whether we help others or whether we give them some type of value. The money that we can earn from that is a byproduct of the value of this. It's a byproduct of the value that create, how we can help other people, and how efficient we are in doing that. And so if you're good at it, and you can skill up in learning how to be more productive in creating a value in servicing other people. And so you do that by your self-development and learning additional skills. And so then that way there's no limit. There's no limit to the knowledge base that you can add to yourself. There's no limit to the skills that you can gain and that you can learn, so that you can be more efficient and more productive and more powerful in the value and the products and services that you give to other people. And so I thought that was just, I know it may seem like, well, okay, yeah, I get that. Is it really that deep? But actually, really it is, because most people don't think like that. No, I didn't. And he said that to think that there's a limited pie of resources, and that that whenever you get something from that pie, that you're taking from someone else, or if someone else gets a part of that pie that they're taking from you, that's a negative scarcity mindset. And we all know that when we have a negative mindset, that affects everything else that we do. So then it's all about competition and being threatened by what other people have, or and threatened by what you don't have. And so it's not a good, healthy way to think, versus if you think in terms of not, limiting your means, or limiting yourself within your means. You think about expanding your means. And the way that you do that is by your own self-development, your own growth, and that's infinite. So if money is a byproduct of your own value that you create, and if that is infinite, then what you can earn is infinite. And so there's no need to feel as though there's a limit to the resources, because as long as you're willing to do more and create more and provide more value, and as long as you're willing to learn and develop so that you can do that, then the sky's the limit. So I just wanted to share that with you all. So I will still, there's still some practicality to not spending as much, not overspending or being wasteful, spending money that you don't need to spend. There's practicality to being efficient, but I definitely want to get to the point where I'm not so focused on necessarily having to limit myself, but when I have a goal, I want to have a system in place where I can just expand my means by the person that I become, by how valuable I become to someone else because of my effort to learn and grow personally and to take my self-development to a higher level. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you all, and I hope that was helpful. I hope that that gave you something to think about. And if you've heard this before, I would love to know what you all think about this. If you've thought about this before, if you have some strategies in place where you're able to expand your means so that you could become or you were able to expand your means by increasing your self-development. I would love to know how you did that and what strategy you used, or maybe you've never heard about this before. I would like to hear about that also. So anyway, I really appreciate the time that you spent with me tonight. Again, if this was a benefit to you, I would love for you to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Share this video if you think that it's going to help someone. And also don't forget the free ebook and the free video training if you want to go ahead and jumpstart your journey to creating a passive income online. So that's all that I have for tonight, and all the best until the next video.